Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Well, I think it has. I've literally just got out of bed, and you can probably tell. Just making myself a coffee. Normally when we make videos on here, it is tea, usually. But the first drink of the day for me has to be a coffee. And I'm shattered, to be honest with you, really tired. How are you doing, guys? You alright? Thanks for all the emails and kind messages. I put a video out yesterday saying I was having a bad week. It certainly hasn't got any better. I just want to say thank you. It's very nice of you, thank you. We did have a live stream on here last night, 6 o'clock, for a couple of hours, or just up until kick-off, that was good, so thanks to those of you that came along. So John Henry was at the game last night, which did surprise me. I'd not heard any chatter about that in the run-up to the game. It'll be interesting to see if he shows his face at Anfield. Very interesting. Obviously, being in London is interesting. But those of you that follow my content will know that this period now, the end of the month, was when I said, I've heard a bit of chatter that we should listen out for something at the end of the month. Around that Tottenham game time is when I thought that we might see something or hear something, or the first week of May, So I don't know if that's it. I don't know if John Henry turning up is what we were supposed to look out for. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, it's nice, is that? Now, it was the 26th of April yesterday, so is the 26th of April the end of the month? I guess so, 30 days. Everything that we're being told over the last few weeks or few months has been spot on, I think. And I think those of you that follow my content will, agree with me on that. So I'm interested as to, why he is in town, and it wouldn't surprise me if we hear a bit chatter about that today. Maybe on the members website. If there is, I'll come here and talk to you. Don't worry about that. Sporting director could be linked to that. I'm sure some of you are hoping it's linked to investment and things like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. Normally he turns up to sack someone. I don't think he's going to sack anybody, is he? But I don't know. It would be... it's really, 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 really interesting to me to see if he turns up at Anfield. That's the important one. Now, it appears that he was on his own. There was where was Werner and stuff like that. If it was if it was investment related, you'd expect all the big cheese to be there. Or maybe he was just in the hotel room watching a mucky movie. Nevertheless, it's interesting. It's an interesting development, and it does mean something's going down, because he hasn't turned up just to watch the Reds. So something's going down. And with the boss talking the other day about sporting directors, and that being the obvious thing that we would be trying to finalise at the moment, you would have to assume it's related to that. However, I'm not really sure that John Henry would have to put a personal appearance in relation to that, because that's not really that much of a big deal. There's people at the club that are that deal with these kind of appointments, unless it's someone massive, which I doubt very much. So we don't know is the current situation. We don't know, but I think that we might start to hear a few things. I saw the Liverpool Echo or or as Seano calls it. Seano's one of the regulars that takes part in the chats and that. For those of you that don't know, he calls it the Fenway Echo. They said this morning, I said this morning, about 20 minutes ago when I was laid in bed, Klopp comments on John Henry's appearance, or explains or something. It was very misleading, obviously, headline. You know what they're like, and it just basically Jurgen Klopp just saying, I think something like I knew he was going to be there or something. I saw him at the hotel earlier. That was it. That was as groundbreaking as anything. So, all I can say to you is what I told you a few weeks ago. Look out at the end of April, possibly the beginning of May, because of when that Liverpool Spurs game is, for anything that's a little bit different to normal. And I think John Henry turning up is a little bit different to normal. But I honestly, guys, I've checked my emails and everything this morning. There's nothing. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll see if we hear anything. As the day goes on, we might be back here a bit later with something, if there is anything credible, circulating or anything like that. We'll certainly have a look on the members website this morning. I'm going to drink my coffee, me and Remy. Hello. Me and Remy, my rescue dog, we're going to go and sit outside and have this coffee, aren't we, son? Yeah, we are, aren't we, pal? He loves me, don't he, does Remy? Don't you, mate? You do, don't you? Yeah. Little fucker. That's it, guys, I think. Thanks to those of you that are members of my YouTube channel and Cop Talk VIP members. Details are in the video description below. And thanks to those of you that do support me. Additionally, on top of that, your names are in the video description below as well. And that's it. Nothing else we can say right now. I'll just check my phone. I do have one message. My daughter, bless her. I haven't really. Let's see, we can go on the members website now. It's very good. The members website. Okay, brilliant. Why did John Henry turn up? And that thread, we call it a thread, that discussion was created by Rich T71, and he'll be in the comments, so he'll be watching. Well, Rich, he's a lovely lad. And if you see Rich T in the comments, you need to look at him for his take on finance, investment, to do with the Middle East and things like that. He's someone you should really pay attention to. Red Tower says he has obviously watched the Wrexham story unfold, where club owners turn up regularly for matches. Mad of London says a one-to-one meeting with Hogan, seeing as he's based in London. Rojo, don't know but don't care about the man. He should be in Boston, so the fans he upsets there can throw some burgers and fried chicken at him. Fucking cartbagging wanker needs to off. I would like to like and respect him, but I really cannot find it in me. Really don't want American money near LFC, despite the good they have done. Every 3 years we have wheels coming off debacle that is avoidable. Billy Melbourne, Dunk did say to keep an eye out on some news, possibly, around weekend 30th of April. Something to do with that, I think. He's put a question mark. Someone else put, I thought that was 2. That was M. Finn. She says, wonder if he'll be at the Spurs game. There's the quote from the manager that's been posted. I had talks last night already. He was in the hotel. Last night we already had a talk. I knew he would come. Adam, LFC, maybe something to do with the new sporting director position they're supposed to be lining somebody up for. Klopp was asked about it at the presser and said that things are going in the right direction. Fast forward a day later and JWH turns up. Porch, but he doesn't have the balls to show up at Anfield. Wilkie J, Papa John thought he'd pop to the game after coming round mine for a cuppa. So the guys are taking it very seriously. Dear me. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when people wake up. Because there'll have been some people at that game and involved with the travelling party that will have an opinion on things. It's we just got to wait for them to get back to the city and commence work, really, guys. Right, I'm off. Hopefully I'll see you a bit later today. Let's see what today brings. Yes. All right, guys, take care.